Hey everybody, Dave Williamson here for video number 200. Yay! You know, I've been thinking for like over a week on what I would do for video number 200, and I decided, well, you know, I had a lot of ideas and a lot of things, but man, it was just, I just couldn't come up. I wanted to make it special, but there, you know, what am I going to do? I was going to jump up and down. I was going to maybe do a somersault, car wheels, fireworks, maybe explode something, rip something up. I don't know. Well, anyway, I decided I would just go ahead and do video number 200. That is right, 200 videos I have made, and they are all posted for you here on YouTube. And 200 videos takes about 3 hours each to make, and or more, and that's 600 hours that I have spent making fantastic videos for you to enjoy, and it's all just for you and for me to enjoy and the fun of it all. So let's get started on video number 200, which is going to be Redline blister pack ripping. You know the deal. I love to open Redline blister packs. We all know what they are. Whoops, there goes my light. And we're going to start with this one. Now, the reason I like to open up blister packs is because, of course, the cars are beautiful new when you take them out of the package. And typically, I choose blister packs to open based on the condition of the package. If the package is badly damaged, then it adds no value to the car, actually subtracts value to the car. And then every once in a while, there'll be some reason why I'm going to open the package. Now, like this red Demon's got a white interior, which is very hard to find. I'd rather leave it in the package, but the motor, unfortunately, has come off. And so we're going to go ahead and open the package and try to save the package, at least not damage it too badly, because people do enjoy acquiring these packages even when they are been opened and used. Now, somebody told me that if you use acetone, you could put it around the back here and it would dissolve the glue. I'd like to try that someday, but I'll just go ahead and use my normal method, which is just pushing in here. Just push in and push here, and it splits the package like that. Go ahead and try not to do too much damage. Just get enough space over here so that you can get the button out, the car out. Now, I've been doing this for years. I've opened hundreds of blister packs, so I'm pretty good at it. I love doing it. And there's the car out, and then here's the button. We get that button out of there. Sometimes I just pull on the button like that, and it comes right out. And there's the motor. So there it is. Now, what I like to do next is I like to wipe off the car, make sure it's dust-free, and take a good close look at it. Hang on just a second. I'm going to get my dusting rag. I'll be right back. All right, here we've got the damp rag. You can always use a damp rag to wipe off a Hot Wheels. Now, you got to be careful on cars like this Demon, because if you look real close, let's see if we can get the light on it. Can you see the paint speckling? I call it paint speckling. That's just little dots of bubbled paint, and they eventually fall off. Now, so you got to be careful when you're wiping down a Demon, because you will wipe off additional bits of paint. And then, of course, you want to have handy your can of air, which you can, I get mine from Costco in a 6-pack, about 20 bucks for a 6-pack of dust off. And then you can just blow off dust. And again, you got to be careful you don't blow paint off of the car. Now let's take a look at the motor. It doesn't seem to be damaged. Maybe it is, but let's see. Oh, I got to remember which way it goes in. Let's see. It seems like this thing that is the belt, which I always think should be on the back, is on the, or on the front is on the back. Let's double check. Alright, I had about 5 or 6 of these Demons in blister, and they all go this way. So we're going to go this way. I think the back goes in first, and then the front goes down. Oh, wait a minute. Before we put that in, there's a little bit of a tab on there. Alright, I've trimmed off a little tab. Let's go ahead and set this in there, make sure it fits right, or sits in there, snaps in. Alright, push that down. Yeah. It's just a little loose yet, but it'll display fine just like that. There we go. All right, number 1, the Demon in red. Number 2 for blister ripping. Oh, check it out. This is a bright lime custom Continental from 1969. Now, the package is not too bad on this, but see the top, this turns a lot of people off. Like, this is loose up here, and then down below it's got a big old crack in there, like it goes all kind of around there. And, you know, literally, I know people that can't stand like a 1/4 inch micro crack, but, you know, obviously this is bad news right here. So let's see, should I pull it out from the top? I think I'll go ahead and pull it out from the bottom like normal. All right, there we go. Car out, button out. Nice flat button still and not bent over. Some people like that. I don't know if you can get all the buttons like that. I'm not sure. I think the 68s were all folded over, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm going to start a collection of buttons that haven't been gone over. But look at this beauty. Ooh. I love the Lincoln Continental. I have a lot of them. And I'm not sure I have one quite this pretty. Let's dust it off a little bit behind the camera scene. Now sometimes you can polish this color and the color will, some of the color will come off. So you got to be careful with that. But this one, now in the video here, the hood looks like it matches perfectly, but it is, it's got like hazy toning. It's not really bad. I mean, this one is really great for a Lincoln. These Lincolns always have a ton of toning, so it's really nice to get a beautiful Lincoln out of the package. All right, next up we got a package that is very badly damaged, but it is an original 68 package, which is very cool. Very badly damaged, and it is a, look at that, it is a custom Eldorado 68 model in red. Look at all the damage. We've got staple holes, we got rips, we got bends, we got cuts, we got big old wrinkles, we got bends in the plastic, another hole down there. Just about everything is possibly wrong with that, but the car looks gorgeous in the package. So let's go ahead and pull her out. This is definitely an example of a blister pack car that is much better out of the package than in. Now, this is a Hong Kong made car, so it has the square holes in it, the blue windows, but also you'll notice that this has light corrosion on the base here. Can you see it? Light corrosion. It's not bad, but you know, Hong Kong cars tend to have corrosion. Let's try opening the hood. The hood opens fine. Be very careful when you open a hood for the first time, because these joints right here are so tight that you can take paint off. And that is not good. So let's gently wipe this off. Very gentle. We don't want to remove too much paint, or none would be ideal. But there's always a little roughness involved with Hong Kong cars because they have bubbling of the paint, and those bubbles either fall off on their own or get wiped off when you touch them. But there we go. We end up with a beautiful mint red Hong Kong custom Eldorado. All right, and there it is. Okay, we got 3 down and 3 to go. Alright, the next one is in a Mattel Canada package. Mattel Canada, so this is a Canadian issue car, and it is a spoiler. It's got a spoiler, and there's the Boss Haas mail away. Post Office Box 902, Station U, Toronto 18, Ontario. There we go, and it is a TNT Bird. TNT Bird is my favorite of the spoiler series. It's nice and big and holds the paint very, very well. Just is a gorgeous car. Now this package has a lot of damage. You got a big old wrinkle. You got this ugly thing here. You got that ugly mess there. Now if you have a card that has a, say this card was nice except for this area. Now what I would do is I would look for another package that had a price sticker. I would use some chemicals to remove the price sticker, and then I would glue it over the top of this to make it look better for my collection. Anyway, this one also has bent plastic, which is very bad. And plus it's a Canadian package, which has this square bit up here. It's much tougher than a US package for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure they did package it in Canada after getting the cars from Hong Kong, which Canadians had Hong Kong cars mostly or only. For some reason. If you know what that reason was, I'd surely like to know. I'd surely like to know for sure. Alright, let's pull out the TNT Bird. Love the TNT Bird. And there's the pin. The collector's pin, the collector's button, whatever you want to call it. And there she is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. With her super thin numbers. There's several varieties of... several varieties. That's another funny one. That's a double. That's the same thing twice. Several different styles. Let's go with that. There's several different styles of these side numbers. Some people call them eyeballs. I think there's a few other words for them, but I'm not sure what they are. But this is the very thin, and that would be a serif font because it has the little leading edges and as opposed to a sans serif font, which would not have these little decorative, what would they call it? Decorative swirls? I don't know what they call them. Anyway, you'd think I'd know everything by now at my age, but I don't. I think most of the stuff I know I've forgotten already. So, oh well, we'll just keep enjoying our Hot Wheels and the heck with everything else. Okay, now that's 4 down and 2 more to go, and I think both the other 2 are spoilers. Oh, so spoiler alert. No, there's no spoiler alert. It is spoilers, and let's open the next one, number 5, and that number 5 is, holy smokes, a Nitty Gritty Kitty. Now look at this package. Ripped, bent, cracked, bent, wrinkled, torn, wrinkled, blah, blah, blah. That package. But look at the car inside there. Now, I had an Aqua Nitty Gritty Kitty that was this pretty. I took to the last convention, and that puppy sold for $400 because it was so beautiful in the dark aqua with the super white stripe and the beautiful chrome. So this is a very valuable car. In or out of the package. Actually, out of the package, it's better than in the package, I think, in this case. So let's go ahead and open her up. All right, oh dear, look at that. You don't want to see that usually. Look at that, the whole base of it is got some massive corrosion going on there. That's sad. Mass corrosion, but look how beautiful she is on top. I don't know if that corrosion is, you know, if anyone knows a lot about metal fatigue, metal corrosion, I'd sure appreciate it if you get a hold of me and let me know a little bit more about it, because I've always been afraid to put cars like this in my collection, thinking that that stuff might grow and continue to grow and attach itself to other cars. I don't know if that's an unrealistic fear or not, but sad because this car is so gorgeous. Got a little rub right here from the package, but that can be polished out there, and it is a beautiful car. Look at that. That's going to look fantastic in the display case. So let's put her down. Number 8, and there's the button in the spoiler pack. Button is folded over, and as you can see, even buttons don't come out of the package perfectly. Let's see. Wipe that off. They all have little scratches on them. The reason for that is that they were delivered from where they were made in Hong Kong to the U.S. or Canada, where they were packaged, and sometimes Europe. And they came in like big tubes, like big long tubes of, I don't know, hundreds. And of course they were all rubbing against each other because they came out and just got, you know, stacked up in stacks. And that's why they got scratches on them, all of them. All right, that is 5. And the last one, number 6 today, is a most fantastic. It's in bubble plastic, and here it is. Oh, that didn't work very good. Light My Firebird in purple. Oh my gosh, wouldn't you like to open a Light My Firebird in purple right out of the blister? Well, if you can't, you can at least watch me do it and enjoy that. I like to share that with you. And let's take a look at this package. This package is damage all over. Look at this. There's some serious damage. I don't know how that happened, but nobody's going to want to buy a blister pack with that big old crack in it. And there's a big old crack right over here. Look at that dang thing. Big old crack there. Big old tear. Back's not too bad. But the car is beautiful now. There is a little bit of rub on the fender there. Might be some scratches or what have you, but you know, there's nothing perfect now. The other thing I noticed with this Light My Firebird is the grill is slightly off. It's a little more that way than it is, and a little more that way, which does happen on this. Might be a little uneven, but boy, it is nice and shiny under there. So let's go ahead and get this open. Let's go ahead and get it open. Wow. Wowee, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Let's put some of these back here in the background. And, oh my gosh, wow. Best of the best. That's what it looks like right here. Purple. Light My Firebird. Light My Firebird. That one is a beauty. Now, this is going to be a nice upgrade for the purple Firebird that I have already. And sorry folks, I don't often sell these cars that I take out of Blister, every once in a while, but typically the way it works for me is that you know, I add cars to my collection and I like to keep them there for a while, and then later on I take cars out of my collection and sell them so I can buy new cars and have those. So it's kind of like a rotating roadshow collection. Things come in, things go out, and whenever something looks better than what I've got, I put that in, take the one out. But you know, I've been doing this for over 25, maybe 28 years, and so the collection that I do have, it's not too big, but it has lots of, everything in it is very, very nice, and this would definitely fit right in there. Look how beautiful that is. You know, although I would like that number to be a little straighter and a little lower, but with that, this one looks better on that side. But it's kind of, you know, it's sad that, you know, looking at a almost 50-year-old car and they're like, oh, I wish that number was a little straighter. But yeah, that's the way it is with collecting. You know, everybody's particular. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And thank you for watching my video today. And like I said, it is video number 200. I have 200 videos posted on YouTube for your watching pleasure. My first videos were longer. They were like, some of them were like 30 and 40 minutes. And then I've tried to make them a little shorter. But, you know, there's just so much to talk about when it comes to Hot Wheels and all of that. So look back at my Hot Wheels videos. I've got some Matchbox videos. I'm going to try to branch out, do some other videos too. And so I'm hoping to ramp up the video production here, because I've been a little slow this month, kind of recovering from heavy-duty selling. I bought a big, gigantic collection late last year, and that thing has been selling like hotcakes, because these Redline Hot Wheels, man, they are just so popular. They are the most popular collectible for men over 45, and that is the fact. And they have been popular, and they're going to remain popular indefinitely. So thanks again for joining me, and this has been ToyCarCollector.com. You guys have a great collecting year. Thanks now. Bye. Good morning, Portland! Dave Williamson here on Toy Car Collector Radio with your morning traffic report. Traffic sucks. Thanks for listening to the traffic report. It's gonna be another day like yesterday, and the day before that, and the one before that. If you're driving to work, you're gonna be late. You're going to be late. Da 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 da. Yes, I did drink a cup of coffee this morning. I am guilty. Guilty as charged. Oh my, look at this traffic. I'm all the way out almost to Highway 217, and we got a slowdown leaving town. The line of traffic going into town is just ridiculous. Just trying to catch a video of the lights. Maybe if I get in the far lane. Far lane, here I come. Alright. It's dash cam video. Look at that. Can you see it down there? No, you can't see it down there. Can you see it now? No, you still can't see it. I'm curious to see how far this traffic goes. Man, I would hate to be a commuter. My favorite commute is you get up in the morning and you go downstairs. That is my favorite commute. I like to spend about 15 seconds commuting to work. Even better yet, lay in bed, take a call, make a sale. buy a collection. Let's see. Man, I can't even see the end of the traffic jam on the other side. It's got to go out to 185th. Actually, it looks like it all goes all the way to the coast. Maybe. It is crazy.